Everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. This week, as per always, has absolutely flown by at the brink of an eye. But I wanted to get on here and film a video and kind of talk about something that I get asked a lot. So first things first, obviously in no way am I saying that I'm an absolute catch, I'm an absolute worldie, like I'm waifu material and all of this stuff. But what I wanted to kind of answer and talk through with you guys today is why I'm still single. And my thoughts on it, and what life's been like for me lately, and what I'm looking for. So I haven't had a long-term relationship since 2015, so it will be 4 years in next February. And just to kind of explain it also is that in that time I've only had maybe 3 dates with one person. Wasn't a long-term relationship at all. Learned a lot from it, but obviously now I'm still single, looking to mingle. But it's taken me a long time to get to that place where I want to start dating again. So I've been single now for about, so it'll be 4 years in February of next year. I can't quite believe it's going to be 2019 next year. But I think the biggest thing for me is that one of the main reasons that I've been so single for so long is because for probably one of the first times in my life, for the longest time, I'm doing things just for me. A lot of the time, like, I was in long-term relationships between the ages of 18 to 21, 22. And really, when you think about it, like, that's quite a significant time of your life where you're supposed to be learning and developing. But then at the same time, I was always sort of with someone else, which is great, because for me, a relationship is all about learning and growing with other people. But the problem was that I was always, not that this is a bad thing, and I definitely think in relationships you have to be able to give to the other person, but it was to the point where I'd almost lose myself and I'd lose track of my goals by constantly focusing on another person. So for me, I'm not actively looking for a relationship. Another random thing about me is that I've not had like a normal date that's either not on the telly or just a normal date where where there's like a spark or chemistry. I've not had like that feeling of meeting a stranger for the first time, unless it's on the telly, obviously. But I've never had it where, so although I'm on online dating apps, I've never actually met up with someone, because I've only had 2 long-term boyfriends. For me, a long-term relationship is like a relationship that's over 6 months. So I've only had 2 relationships, so 2 boyfriends, and both of them I knew from school and I knew from like work. So I never really had that thing of having to meet up with someone that I either don't know. My first boyfriend I met when I was 17, so I wouldn't know, like, it's not something where like I've learned how to go on a night out and kind of speak to guys and things like that. So it's actually quite nerve-wracking for me to kind of think about even getting out there and dating, because I've had such a guard up and I've been hurt quite badly in the past. So overall for me, one of the reasons that I think that I've been single for so long is that I've been kind of enjoying my own time and my own goals. And I used to be really afraid to be on my own, so I used to always think that you had to be with someone, just in general, like it would be expected of you to, settle down young. But life hasn't turned out that way for me, and I've actually found that, I'm actually perfectly fine on my own, and it's actually really exciting for me to kind of start and focus on my own goals, and set myself things. So I think that's the biggest thing for me, is the reason why I'm single isn't that I don't want a boyfriend, like I definitely would want a long-term relationship. It's that I've learned in life that it's not the be-all and end-all. So I can still, like, at the moment, so I'm doing different things to do with TV. I'm really enjoying at the moment YouTube. Like, I find it really kind of therapeutic. I find it quite relaxing actually, talking to a camera, which is probably a bit weird. Like, I feel quite comfy, can you see, because I've got my feet laid back. But I find that I've got all these things, like today's a Saturday, so I can be at home, like I can have my own space and I can get up and I can do things for me. So I can get a workout in, I can blog, I can dress, I can say, I can do whatever I want. And I think once you've got that kind of sense of independence and that inner strength, it's a lot easier to feel happy being single. One other thing is that I feel like there's you know, there's a lot to being in a relationship. Like, there's a lot of commitment, and there has to be kind of like a genuine love and respect for each other. So for me, one other reason why I'm single is because I want to be in that place and in that mindset of when I commit to someone and when I'm in a relationship, like when I want to be with someone, it isn't just going to be like a one night kind of thing. I really want it to be that I find someone who's like mind, body and soul, someone that I connect with, and that I can relate to, and just kind of grow with. And I think that's a big thing for me, is that I'm kind of at the point now where I'm trying to like get out there and date a bit more. But I think that you have to kind of accept that you're either going to be the kind of person where, you know, you meet someone, you have a few dates, which is nothing wrong with that, and I actually think that's something that I need to do. But at the same time, like, I know that when I want to commit to someone, I'm very loyal. Like, I'll be 110% like on your gang, like I'll be in your gang, I'll have your back. So that's the kind of thing for me. Is I think now that I'm 26 as well, I'm when I don't want to be single, I want to be with someone that I can kind of have that mind, body and soul connection with, and grow with. So I think, yeah, I mean, for any girls watching this, I don't think there's anything wrong with being single. Obviously back in the day, it would have been expected of us to grow old with someone and get married, but I feel like society's changed now, and it's not just expected. You know, women, we should raise each other up, and we should encourage people to be independent and strong. And I also think that the same for guys, is that I think more should be done, especially in schools, to kind of set out that there's more than one path in life, and that everything isn't going to be perfect in life, but like the psychology and making sure that people find someone that they can connect and grow with. So that for me is why I'm single. I think ultimately I'm kind of in this place in my life right now where for the first time in probably about a year or so, I've got more confidence. I'm focusing on my career, so my day-to-day job. I'm trying to get it so that my body and my mind and everything is in the best state of its life. And if a guy comes along, great. So I think for me, I'm single not because I don't want to be in a relationship, but it's because I've learned to know my worth, and I know that I deserve someone amazing. And same for anyone watching this who's single, you deserve to be with someone amazing, and you deserve to be with someone who grows with you, who brings out the best with you. So I would say that be single for you, like have that time to yourself and you'll boss it. So yeah, that's why I'm single. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Let me know if you've got any like relationship dilemmas. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? I also love to know love stories. So how did you meet your partner? How did you meet your husband? And yeah, I kind of just wanted to come on here and be like, if you're single as well like me, I'm 26, as I said, I'm almost 30 soon, but I'm at that point in my life where I'm focusing on me, I'm going after my goals, I'm not caring what other people think of me, and I just kind of wanted to reassure anyone else out there who's single that, you know what, we're all in the same boat. and I'm sure the right person will come along for all of us. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Nice, short and sweet. Give this video a thumbs up and a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.